Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Oh, shooting chance! There is plenty of power on that. Ivanovic. Jake Livermore goes looking. It's a loose ball. Fulham have made this tremendous start, Jim. What's the reason for it?
Probably the structure to this team. Formations don't win you games, but getting the correct one to suit your players and your team's approach is a big part of it. And the players, for me, are making this work extremely well.
Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Phillips. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Has gone out. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? So who's he picking out? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Kenny. And here's Lookman! A real chance and a real let-off. Kieran Gibbs. All a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Jake Livermore gets it back. Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Mitrovic. Battles to win it back. Lookman. And here's Loftus-Cheek. Kenny. Lovely feet. Brian. Loftus-Cheek. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kieran Gibbs. Go. And the half-time whistle goes. So another team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. And still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Fulham have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't...
Point-blank header! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Mitrovic is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Zambo Anguissa. Odoi. Oh, it's a searing run. He gets up to head it! Back of the net! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Fulham are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Fulham draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Mitrovic. Kenny, and here's Mitrovic. Mitrovic, and the finish! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
Fulham grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Kearney gets it out to the wing. And Mitrovic! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely.
Massive leap! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Deftly done.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Fulham boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Mitrovic plays it out to the wing. There are a few waiting for it. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Fulham are closing in on a comfortable win. Just brushed off the ball there. Brian lobs it in gently. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. So here comes a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's been taken short. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Shapes to shoot! And once more they can't get through. Good ball, it's found its target. And the referee brings it to a close. Fulham were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Fulham will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That's a throw. That's a throw. Fulham are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be...
Gets up to head it! Danger averted for now. Gorgeous control there. Lamina. Oh, what a... And Mitrovic! Oh, that was close.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Kenny. Fulham have a very fine defensive record. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's played forward. Kenny. And hit. Has a pop! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Fulham really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Now it's Mitrovic! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and reacted very well then.
This is in a low one. Forward it goes. And it's Lamina. Lamina with a delicate ball. Lamina. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing shot at goal!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Loftus-Cheek. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Kearney with the short one. Oh, shoots! It's broken loose. Towering header! Well, that's where he wants it. He's made sure that won't get through. Mitrovic is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Keeps everyone guessing. Kenny. Has a hit!
Kearney quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
Out to the left it goes. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Lamina demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Terence Kongolo plays it forward. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be outmuscled.
Oh, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Sambo Anguissa battles to win it back. Out towards the flank. And it's Moutinho. He has a hit! It's in!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred. I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but
what?
Well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change the fact...
And Mitrovic! It's off target and by quite a way. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fulham are beaten. It is not the result they needed. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. Just not good enough on so many levels.
Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Benteke! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Fulham have the league's best defensive record. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither.
Up to meet it! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Fulham draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Loftus-Cheek. And it's Lamine. And the shot! In it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Fulham take it. Has a pop! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Fulham are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Fulham take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Mitrovic. That's a good ball to find him. Milivojevic demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beat. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. That is a great save by Areola. Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Lamina is there and he can get that clear. Looking to hit the front line. They get a throw in. Played in by Townsend. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ream gets it away. Hoists it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Mitrovic. Mitrovic. Dan plays it forward. Joel Ward. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And there's the end of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular chance.
Gets up to head it! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. Kearney goes short. Fulham suffered their first defeat of the season last time out, so time now to put that right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kenny, it's come through. Oh, surely! Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. MacArthur gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area.
This defence...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Kearney is fouled. Mitrovic. Lamina. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Benteke pushes to get on the end of it. Kearney. It's he's had a goal! That tested the keeper.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Keeper sends it forward. Goes direct to the front line. Defending was strong and firm. Lamina, who does have an assist to his name. And the counter is on. MacArthur, now it's Zaha. MacArthur created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Lamina tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Ball is over the line. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Sambo Anguissa looks to dink one in. Good idea, just poorly executed. Over to the left. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's there to get rid. He's through. Zaha tries to get it forward quickly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fulham enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Fulham will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. Great leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Kenny, Lookman. He's through. Chance! He's delivered all right! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Fulham have an early lead. Good start. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lindelof. Mitrovic displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should...
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has...
And the shot! And here's Cavani. What an adventurous run from a defender. And it's a corner. And shoots! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Has a hit! And they've been caught out here. Big chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Attempts a clearance. Oh, nice touch. Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Kearney, who's short.
Fulham have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Gorgeous control there. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. Loftus-Cheek, who has made his impact already.
Just a point.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Now it's Mitch. Shot a goal! And that has skimmed the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Tete does well there, alert. Loftus-Cheek plays it out to the wing. Played into space out wide. Time to deliver. That's a good ball to find him. And now they can launch a counter. Going for goal! It's got him rattled. And we've reached half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half.
Fulham can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pogba hoists it forward. Ream. Manchester United were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Pogba gets into the right position to intercept. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That is as far as they're going to go. Dinks won it, and a header! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Wan-Bissaka battles to win it back. Maguire. Mitrovic, played back in. Well weighted. Greenwood. And it's Cavani. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Defence has got rid of that. And it's played forward. And it's got through. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So we have a break. It's Cavani! Should have equalised.
Cavani nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Fulham are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Forward it goes. Now it's Mitrovic. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Mitrovic has a goal! And that would have won it.
Mitrovic was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mitrovic. Maguire plays it forward. Van der Beek. And he's there to clear it.
Manchester United are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Sambo Anguissa. Fulham are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And there goes the final whistle. Fulham come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. That was a
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started. Perez. And the counter is on for Fulham. Gets the better of his man. Hits one! There's the shot! It's in! First blood drawn. Lemina duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Fulham take the early advantage. Quick ball forward. Fulham have reached out for perfection on the road. 5 away wins in a row. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Hits one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Lookman, decent looking ball. Tielemans set up his side's equaliser in their luck. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the shot! They've scored! That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Johnny Evans. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lemina. Brian. And help's available out wide. Tielemans. Fuchs. Plays it over to the other flank. Tielemans. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Done very well to intervene. And here's Vardy.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really, to be honest. I'm not a great...
And the shot! Oh, didn't catch it right. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Fulham head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So once again, we're underway.
Fulham clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lemina, who has made his impact already. Good take. Big chance! And that has been cleared. Oh, that's nice. Turns and goes back. Maddison. Fulham produced one of the headline results of the last round of games. And Vardy!
He's pulled off a fine save. The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Sönchu. Ndidi. Lamina is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Look,
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's Lamina. Now surely! Reed!
well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Timely intervention. Fuchs. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gets it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Brian hits that long.
Fulham showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources.
He's had a go! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Fulham get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that's it. Fulham win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margins. Fulham leave it late.
Directo de lado. Mały. A koliko radi? Radi više nego ja.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound. He's gone for it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Dunk. Proper. Lallana, out to the left it goes. Gets up to head it! Kenny. And he's on a charge. Has a goal! Fulham, surprise winners in their last match, made a mug of a few pundits.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Now it's Mitrovic. Danger averted for now. Proper, puts it away. Dunk. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? A chance to play it in. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Look at the defender bombing forward. Good ball, it's found its target. Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Has a hit! There will be a throw-in. Lallana. Chance to shoot. Mitrovic has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
I think so. He's a man very much in demand, and not just from that.
Massive leap! Lallana can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, really good feet from him. Hit into the middle. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
Fulham ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Fulham playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Great run on the overlap here. And it's Mitrovic. Delivers across. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, we don't need to guess that they...
And the shot! There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems to... Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Towering header! Not offside that time. Gets it upfield. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, well, he can be very busy in wide position, so they need to double up on him a bit more.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Whipped in.
Fulham have been made to look one-dimensional. Lots of penalty box activity, but rarely any quality.
Reed was a second-half substitute in the last game. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's on a plate. Proper gets good distance on it. Sambo Anguissa plays it long.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Lallana. And help's available out wide. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. March. Final seconds, this has to be it. And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This place simply a monument to the game. So much. He's got Ore, well positioned to make that interception. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looking for a decent ball in. Another chance from a corner. Knocks it away. Now it's Mitrovic. Hoists it high. Referee's given a throw. Lamina. Ball's loose, who's getting there? In once more. Lamina. Now it's Mitrovic. And Mitrovic! No, not quite. Lamina battles to win it back. Sambo Anguissa has the best stats in the team when it comes to winning the ball back. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sambo Anguissa. Well, that's where he wants it.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Loftus-Cheek plays it forward. Gets up to head it! It's in! Loftus-Cheek at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Lookman. Sambo Anguissa. And here's Mitrovic. This could fall anywhere. Sambo Anguissa. Chip through. Forward pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Fulham are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Has a pop! Oh, real danger here! It's Lamina. Over to the left. Massive leap! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Fulham grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Loftus-Cheek. Mitrovic! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Barkley. Grealish. And it's Sanson. Sanson spreads it towards the left. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Just brushed off the ball there. Pings it out wide. Lamina. That is terrific skill. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
It's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball. It's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Fulham have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Mitrovic. Out to the right. Kearney looking to get on the end of this. He can get that clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Sanson, and here's Grealish. Grealish gets the better of his man. He's had a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Fulham did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Loftus-Cheek, chance to break, tries to switch the play. Forward it goes. Bertrand plays it in. Quick ball forward. And it's Redmond.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really, to be honest. I'm not a great fan.
And the shot!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Lookman pushes to get on the end of it. It's on a hit. It's one! Terence Congolo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Congolo. Lamina. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. That could spell trouble. Lamina hits that long. And the keeper's in command. Deftly done. Fraser Forster and pick that up. Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't.
He's gone for it! Now a chance to break. And it's Ings. Lamina plays it forward. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Fulham leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Fulham carrying a one-goal lead. He's had a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Mitrovic. And it's played forward. What a throw in. Looking for a decent ball in. Towering header! It's gone a long way up and away. Ball's gone out of play. Looks to bypass the midfield. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Mitrovic. Aimed in towards the centre. Across the field it goes. Bertrand. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Bertrand has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cleared away. And it's Ward-Prowse. A chance to play it in. Up to meet it! Redmond opts to play it back. Forward it goes.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lookman, now it's Mitrovic. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's found him in space! Zambo Anguissa. Ings gets it back.
Fulham are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Ward-Prowse. Chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Almost there, and the players can feel it.
Southampton have a simple task.
Lookman! And that may well be that. That is that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it, but that was enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think...
Sad će se usrati.
Da, možeš to dodati, nego nije. Nego nije. Koliko je? Miliona prikaz. Šta, nastavno Mondial koji?
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstile. Has a pop! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Fulham take the early advantage. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Lovely feet. Fulham have reached out for perfection on the road. 5 away wins in a row. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance! Adoy tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Back to the keeper and try something new. Gomez spreads it towards the left.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Lamina. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ream gets good distance on it. And here's Roberto Firmino. And it's Thiago. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Thiago quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Across the field it goes. Mane. Alexander-Arnold just brushed off the ball there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, he's asking too much with that.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And here's Loftus-Cheek. There's Mitrovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Puts in a cross. Wijnaldum drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Loftus-Cheek, a scorer already in the game. Odoi gets it into the middle. And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Fulham are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. The action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's played forward. Lemina. Lookman! Beautifully done. Henderson gets it back. That is terrific. In for a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Liverpool can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Fulham have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Look, he's gone for it! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Up he gets! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And it's Wijnaldum. Thiago goes looking.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Robertson. Robertson battles to win it back.
Liverpool are definitely...
He's through, and Mitrovic!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. Fulham are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And here's Mitrovic. cut out in the nick of time.
Fulham certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Loftus-Cheek, he's left his man. And that will be the final act. Fulham hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal...